Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I wanted to talk about something very important. And it's so important to those stuck in this terrible metaphoric minefield of trying to possibly find a life partner to settle down with. Because one of the first things the societal narcissists did was figure out a way to put a wedge between men and women. Much like Satan did in the Garden of Eden. And we see the same scenario play out in front of our eyes today. And one of the main things they did was get the masses to adopt the mindset that the typical narcissist has. And that is once you can do nothing for them any longer. And you can't fulfill their ridiculous requirements. They will discard you like you were nothing. Like they never loved or liked you. Because let's face it, they never did. And they can do all of this even if they've been with you for 3 years. 10 years. Or longer. You often hear people say, well, they were just too boring. Or I had to leave because I was bored. You see. This is why looking for someone that has faith to begin with. Real deal faith. And people that are self-aware. And what I mean by that are people that can say they're sorry when they make a mistake. And don't try to change things just to make it so it's their idea. Someone that gets how this world works. Because if you have someone that loves God and understands how this world works, they understand loving you in times of boredom really isn't boredom at all. You see. There are videos on all of these platforms of people crying their eyes out saying how they got a divorce from a perfectly decent individual. Nothing wrong. They were kind to them. They treated them well. And nowadays if you do that you are soft and a sucker. Or so people say. You can be strong. And not putting up with mess. But also at the same time kind and loving to the person you are with. But again. That is considered boring. You are doing all the things the Bible is telling you to do. And you are so boring to them. They run off to find someone more like Satan. But that's what Satan wants. He wants you to destroy your very life. Much like the individual narcissists that you've encountered. Think about the self-aware narcissist we talked about a few videos back. She fully admitted to getting someone that cared about her to give her $150,000. Then she happily told him to end his very existence. I have a question. How many narcissists have done this and have been successful sickly and sadly? Narcissists want your life to be ruined and for your life to end. And so does Satan. And he will use the lure or trick of boredom. And they put all kinds of things in movies and series and shows that depict a way of life that will make you want to walk out on the person you are with, all in the name of boredom. Just like in junk food they put all kinds of garbage in it. That triggers a response to you to get even more hungry so you will eat more of it. Well, they put such things in such advertisements for such lifestyles. And different shows and series. And what it does is it plants a seed of doubt in a person's mind. To the point where they might even resent the kind and loving person they are with. So they leave this kind and loving person to bounce around from demon to demon. And at the end many realize they have made a big mistake. Look. If you have someone. And you aren't flying around the world like this celebrity or even like someone you might know in real life. Ask yourself. Are they surrounding themselves with people that bring them joy in their life? Are the people around them kind and loving? We've seen famous athletes and such. Have tons of hanger-ons around them. But the moment the money dried up, so did their friendship. Someone that wants to be with you. should understand that life isn't always go go go. Yes. It's nice to take a trip. And if you can do great financially for yourself, that's wonderful. But please believe, the movie star life and even the Instagram life is mostly smoke and mirrors. Most of the people acting like they live a certain way, they don't. Now there are some that do live this way, and sadly many of them fly over to certain countries and are paid to do God knows what. Then as a parting gift they take pictures in front of all of their luxury goods they've acquired. Remember what we talked about yesterday. Degrading themselves to be accepted by others. This appears to be mixed in with the chasing excitement crowd. They would rather degrade themselves just to get luxury items from someone that sees them as nothing, instead of taking a walk and having a simple meal with someone that loves them. We live in a wacky world. And Satan is pushing his agenda hard. And some people are falling for it. And some people get out of it and realize it was all a big mistake. You see, we don't want to be thrown away because of some nonsense reason. So why is it okay to do it to someone else? There are many people that are leery of relationships for such a reason. Because they know that narcissistic discard is waiting. No matter if they are a full narcissist or not. Satan and his demons and narcissists are pushing the agenda to be like a narcissist. And sadly many are following their lead. Look. If you utter the words that you love someone, make sure you mean it. And no, you aren't obligated to be with someone because you love them or you said you loved them. But if the only problem you have is that you are bored, please do a bit of research on those that fly to certain countries doing God knows what. And ask yourself, does degrading yourself beat loving someone and being loved by someone that you can sit and enjoy each other's company? Or hanging out with the fast crowd from work? The ones that hit the bars every Friday after work. Is this what you think fun is? Or is fun spending time with people that actually love and care for you and that you love and care for? This boredom of those that we care about is an illusion, I believe, put in our way purposefully to pull us away from those that are good for us. So we end up with and surrounded by those that aren't good for us. Love. True love can weather the storm of boredom. And the reason why is someone that really gets how life works. And that has strong faith. They know that all of the garbage out there is exactly that. It's garbage. I make this video because I know that though there are many people following this narcissistic way of life, there are some stuck in the middle where they are thinking to themselves, what is going on? Am I making the right choice here? And hopefully what I have said here today gives you room to pause and think for a moment. You are with someone that you love. You were given a gift from God. And now this gift is old and not good enough. Again. It sounds very much how Eve traded in God for Satan. She was bored. And what Satan had to say was exciting. When in reality the so-called boring situation wasn't boring at all. She just thought it was because of the slick words of Satan. And sadly for her own willingness to believe the lie. Don't believe the lie. Boredom sometimes can be real. And we've all felt it. But most of the time, especially when it comes to people that we care about and that honestly care about us. If you keep on seeing messages and things around you telling you that you are bored, take a step back and ask yourself, are you really bored? Or are you being tricked? All to get you to give up a blessing. Something to think about. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.